money, you know that that man is the devil. You made your bed and you must lie in it. How does D'Angelo feel about Angie Stone's untimely death? What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody doing today? The legendary singer Angie Stone passed away not too long ago, you know what I mean, at the age of, I think it was 67 or something. So there's been a lot of speculation about how she passed on. Some people believe she was murdered. What I thought I would do in this video is I want to look and see how did her son, father, D'Angelo, how does he feel about Angie Stone being unalived? You know what I mean? Is he upset about it? Is he glad? Did he feel like she was going to expose some things about him? We'll find out in this reading, okay? But of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle these cards and let's see how does D'Angelo feel about Angie Stone's untimely death. Let's pull the cards. Let's see if we get the answers we seek. Okay. I think he wants to cry. You know, he feels. I get this. I feel like the moon card is saying that he feels sad. He feels like he feels hopeless. Okay. He feels like I'm feeling like I just think yeah. He feels like a fool. He feels like an imbecile. I'm getting heartbreaking feelings. I'm feeling like I don't know. Sometimes when I pull these cards, I like also can feel the emotion of the person we're talking about. And I don't know, like a sadness just came over me, like a deep sadness, like mourning. This is what I feel like he's feeling, like real, like just, he feels grief. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see here. So let me pull it up. I feel like he's filled with some regret. Like I think Angie Stone wanted to marry him. He really did love her, and he wished he would have. You know what I mean? Let me see. But part of him feels like when she was fighting against about her royalties, like and exposing people, like that's what happens. Like you made your bed and you must lie in it. In a sense, like this was unavoidable because she was like putting stuff out there. She was communicating about what happened. You know what I mean? And that's probably a no-no. This is also what I feel like. I think the logical side of him realizes that you know what I mean? Yeah, she was fighting for her money. You know what I mean? And yeah, she was fighting to get rich. She was fighting for her resources and her money. You know what I mean? And but she was exposing people, and you know how this industry could be. They could touch you and get away with it. You know what I mean? Let me see here. I think he knows that she was unalived and set up. Yeah, like the logical side of him knows those things. But I felt like when I first started playing the cards, a deep sadness. I think this is his thought process. Like, Angie, you should have known better than to do this stuff. Not like a that's what you did or I told you so, but more like a girl. Like, you should know how they are. Why? This is what I'm feeling, allegedly. So let me clean up these cards. You know, like you should know not to expose them. You should have pumped the brakes and slowed your roll. You know they'd do anything in order to keep you from they do anything to keep you from putting their secrets and stuff out there. He's grieving. He's mourning her. You know what I mean? He felt like, you know, she worked hard for the money. Now, don't get me wrong. He does feel like she is entitled to the money and that she is the mother of his son. You know what I mean? But he's like, was it really worth that? This is what I'm feeling like. Was it really worth it to sit up there and go and expose them? I understand that you try to be strong-willed and you try to speak out for what's an injustice, but was it at the expense of your life? I think this is what he felt like. Let me see. You got the King of Swords reversed. Let me see here. He felt like she should have calmed down and like tried something else. She shouldn't have been so strong. Maybe cower a little bit more. Let me see. You got the King of Swords reversed. You know that that man is conniving. You know that that man that will do anything. You know that man will make decisions where you have to really be on guard. I mean, he looks at her like I think he does respect, like I said, that nature in her to like stand up. But he really wish she would have just walked away. You know what I mean? This could have been prevented. This could have been avoided. You know what I mean? If you'd have just walked away and took your defeat. Why would you know how he is? You know that that man is the devil. This is what I'm feeling. How D'Angelo is feeling. You know that man is the devil. You're not going to just expose his private life. That man will get very violent when you try to expose him. We've seen him do it many times. Allegedly, you should have just stayed clear of him and walked away. He's seen D'Angelo and Angie Stone have seen him do this to other artists. You know what I mean? Let me see. You've seen him do it many times. You know, you can't expose his life without him blocking your efforts. You know what I mean? I know he blocked your creativity and he blocked your money and he blocked your celebrity to an extent and you didn't get what you wanted. I understand all of that. You know what I mean? But you still had some money. You should have just left it alone. She was standing up to severe abuse from the industry, and she wanted to be, she wanted to just speak her truth, and he knows that. But it's like that man is a murderer. You know that. This is why I walked away from the industry. You know how he played. I think he really cared for her. You know what I mean? D'Angelo is what I'm saying. I think he did have some love for her. Let me see. They wasn't together, but he still wanted to see her succeed and do good. Let me see here. Now I think D'Angelo and this part of the card is saying D'Angelo did break Angie Stone's heart. He cared for her, but he broke her heart. You know, they broke up. I think he had an affair, and he didn't. She wanted to get married, and I think he didn't. But he still tried to be an upstanding man in other ways to her. I get the feeling that they had a good friendship. I mean, I don't know nothing about them. You know what I mean? I don't know anything about the relationship. I just know that about 20 or so years, about 20, 25 years ago, they were dating. This is what I know, so I don't know much outside of that. I'm just going past what I'm seeing in the cards and what my gut is saying. I think before he didn't realize what he had, but now he do realize what he had with her. You know what I mean? Back then he did betray her a time or two. You know what I mean? And he was a bit of a ladies' man, you know? He was out there a little bit more. He was young, so he made his little stupid mistakes. But let me see here. And plus, I think I'm seeing some kind of addiction too. There was an addiction or something. So she decided to move on from the relationship. You know what I mean? Like, and he don't blame her for that. At least this is what I'm seeing or feel like. They still tried to co-parent as best as they could. You know what I mean? Let me see here. So what the cards is leaving off on is he just felt like she should have just not put that out there. She could have avoided being killed, and I think he feels really horrible that something happened to him. But his logical self was like, you know how that man is. We've seen him do it. Why would you try to put him out there? Like I understand you wasn't scared of him, but you know how dangerous he is. Or at least this was my interpretation of the cards. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys believe that D'Angelo is really upset over Angie Stone's death? Leave a comment down below letting me know. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. You have a good day, my babies. I'll see y'all in the next reading, okay? Bye.